Let's be straight. There's no point in dreaming big, making wild plans, and waiting for success to fall from the sky. If you don't know and apply the fundamental rules, you're just playing the lottery. Have you ever found yourself dreaming big, drawing up grandiose plans, but deep down feeling a pang of uncertainty? It's like something is missing, like you're moving forward without a clear map of your destination. I know what it's like. It's frustrating. It's disheartening. It's like trying to walk through a dense forest without a compass. But the truth is that dreams without planned actions are just illusions. And that's why I'm here today. To share with you not just empty words, but 8 fundamental rules that could be the compass you need to achieve financial success in the year 2024. I'm not talking about magic formulas or fairy tales. I'm talking about real strategies, time-tested and proven by millionaires around the world. So if you're ready to stop dreaming and get started to take action, if you are ready to turn your goals into reality, then join me. Before, the only thing I ask of you is leave your like and subscribe to the channel so more people can have access to this enriching content. So, my friend, let's face reality head on. Stopping the excuses is the first step to turning your dreams into reality. Because you see, life waits for no one. It runs its course relentlessly, and if you stand there just watching when you least expect it, you'll realize that time has passed and you haven't done anything that really matters. I want you to remember, man, your life is just one on this earth, so you have to do it the best for yourself. And look, I want to give you a sincere warning, bro. Procrastination and excuses will only leave you stagnant, without evolving, without progressing. It's like you're locked in a dark room waiting for someone to open the door for you. But the truth is that the key has always been in your hands. You just need to decide to use it. And you know what else? I've seen a lot of people sabotaging themselves like this, missing incredible opportunities because of the excuses they make for themselves. But on the other hand, I also saw inspiring stories of people who decided to take control of their lives and make things happen, even with limited resources. So man, I'm going to tell you a very simple story here, and very true. I met 2 friends. They both had a cell phone. One of them wanted to be rich and open his own business, since he saw opportunities on the internet, and the other also wanted to, but he said, "I can't start because I don't have a computer." Another guy who only had a cell phone also, he started his business on his cell phone. Well, this is just proof that there are no excuses when the desire to win is greater. And if you think this is the stuff of a fairy tale, take a look at figures like Oprah Winfrey and Elon Musk, who overcame giant obstacles and are now references for success. And just highlighting that you can't do everything with your cell phone alone, but you can do many things until you buy a computer. Understand that things are not easy, and it's one step at a time. Now, speaking of practice, man, there are some things you can start doing right now. If you lack knowledge, the internet is there, full of free resources waiting for you here on YouTube. And if you lack money, start with what you have. Small steps can take you far. And remember, there is always someone willing to help you. You just have to take the first step. So it's time to put excuses aside and take control of your life. Let's go on this journey together towards success. Believe in yourself, because I already do. Now it's time to face the second rule: exceed your own limits. You know that moment at the gym when you're there, staring at the weights, and your mind starts to sabotage you. It tells you that you've done enough with those lighter weights, that you don't need to try so hard. But the truth is that if you want to see results, you need to step out of your comfort zone and give it your all. This applies not only to the gym, but to everything in life, including business. Look, I'm going to give you very real examples like Jeff Bezos. He has to overcome his own results every day. He has to do his best. He has to overcome. He has to concentrate well. He has to think very well and manage everything very correctly to deal with a company like his, Amazon. So man, this works for you too. If you want to be successful financially and everything in your life, you have to overcome your own results and not self-sabotage. So here are some practical tips for applying this rule in your daily life. First, set challenging but achievable goals. So remember that you have to have ambitious plans, but it's one step at a time. Live the process, and you will motivate yourself to go beyond what you thought was possible. Second, practice self-discipline. This means staying focused and determined even when things get difficult. I know that not every day we will be well, whether mentally or something, but you have to have discipline to do what has to be done, because that is what will take you to a new level. And last but not least, don't be afraid to fail. Failure is part of the growth process, and it is through it that you learn and become stronger. So man, don't be afraid to fail. It's like I told you, when you fail, you learn, and so you evolve. Remember, my friends, true growth happens when you decide to step out of your comfort zone and face challenges head on. So, don't let your mind hold you back. Overcome your own limits and go beyond what you thought possible. So guys, let's talk about one of the most important rules, making the best use of your time. When you're determined to achieve big goals, it's natural to want to work hard. 24 hours a day, for example, 7 days a week, right? But look, it's crucial to remember to give yourself a little time, rest time, but not just any rest time, something that adds real value. For example, I like reading books about finance, watching series that cover business and money topics, because I know that this will help me grow and evolve. But also remember, man, it's like a famous phrase that I've heard: the guy who wants to buy a Lamborghini, he's not wasting time watching nonsense through a screen. But of course, I also relax by playing a game every now and then, because the life isn't just about work, right? The point is to find a balance between productivity and well-being. There's no point working non-stop and ending up stressed. That won't get you anywhere. So here are some practical tips to make better use of your time. Firstly, set priorities. Identify what is really important and focus on it. Do the most important things you have to do it with a lot of dedication, a lot of effort, and rest assured that you will achieve it. And secondly, set limits. Know when to stop and take time for yourself. It's like I told you, man, don't go beyond the limits, because if you go beyond the limits, you fall into the evil of the 21st century. And thirdly, use technology to your advantage. There are many tools and applications that can help you manage time more efficiently. Look, I'll give you an example here. This same video you're watching, artificial intelligence helped me a lot. It creates these images through a prompt. For example, if I had to search for videos on YouTube to put in this edition, or even searching for photos on Google, this would have problems such as copyright and something else. It would take much longer, and with the help of artificial intelligence, this becomes much better. Remember, folks, time is our most valuable resource, so let's use it wisely. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart and balanced. With these tips, I'm sure you'll be able to make the most of every minute of your day. Guys, now it's time to talk about one of the most important things for your success: building a solid network of contacts. You know that expression, it's who you know, not what you know? Well, there's a lot more truth to it than you imagine. So here's a valuable tip. Network. Connect with people who share the same goals as you. This means participating in lectures, courses, mentoring, or even WhatsApp groups where you can exchange knowledge with people who are on the same journey as you. And look, don't think that networking is just for rich and famous people. Not even. Nowadays, with the internet, we have access to countless opportunities to connect with people who can add value to our lives. Whether participating in online forums, discussion groups, or even virtual events, there are countless ways to expand your network of contacts. And do you know why this is so important? Because no one gets to the top alone. Think about all the successful people you know. I bet they have a solid network behind them, supporting and driving their success. So don't underestimate the power of networking, folks. Connect, exchange experiences, learn from others, and be open to opportunities. With a well-established network, you will have access to insights and opportunities that you may never have had on your own. And don't forget, each of these practical tips I mentioned is crucial for building a solid network of contacts. Dedicate time and effort to connecting with people who share the same goals as you, and you will see positive results in your professional and personal life. Now, another very important point, something that can completely change the game for you: doing business well. As you already know, the internet offers countless opportunities to acquire skills and knowledge that can be transformed into sources of income. For example, when you acquire a skill, you can start earning money immediately. But look, to get there, you need to be willing to make sacrifices. This means not spending money on superfluous things, but investing in knowledge, books, courses, and mentoring. And when I say mentorships, I'm talking about mentors you trust, who have proven to have tangible results. And remember to pay close attention. The internet is full of people who have no results, but want to sell you something. So don't trust these people, okay? Because this is another point to highlight. Remember, when you invest in knowledge, you are investing in the key to opening the doors to financial success. Therefore, it is crucial to direct your resources towards things that will truly take you to another level. And here's a truth that many people may not like to hear. If you want to achieve big financial goals, you're going to need to work hard. I'm not just talking about investing money, but also investing time and energy. Because let's be honest, things don't happen overnight. It takes dedication, persistence, and hard work to achieve financial success. So, my friend, don't underestimate the power of doing business well. Invest wisely in things that will really bring you a return. Remember, the work you do now will generate a lot of money, and in the future, it will work for you. Another very important rule for anyone who wants to achieve financial success: be open to new opportunities. You know, we often get attached to an idea or business and stick with it, even when things aren't going so well. But the truth is that the business world is dynamic and constantly evolving. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to change direction. For example, if you are starting a business and realize that you are not getting the results you expected, don't hesitate to pivot or even start something completely new. Being willing to adapt and seek new opportunities is essential to remain relevant in the market. Additionally, it is important to have multiple sources of income. This provides financial diversification that reduces the risk of relying on just one source of income. You can explore different areas, such as investments, freelancing, entrepreneurship, among others, to ensure greater financial stability. But remember, being open to new opportunities doesn't mean jumping into anything without thinking. It is important to analyze each opportunity carefully, evaluate the risks and benefits, and make informed decisions. So be aware of market changes, be flexible and proactive in the search for new opportunities. With an open mindset and a focus on growth, you will be prepared to take advantage of the opportunities that arise and achieve the financial success you desire. Now, the last rule. This is a real turning point on your path to financial success: being mentally prepared to make difficult decisions. Life is full of choices, and they are not always easy, especially when it comes to our financial future. But the truth is, if you don't make these decisions, someone else will make them for you, and it may not be in your best interests. So, how can we prepare ourselves to make difficult decisions wisely and assertively? First, it is important to reflect on all available options and think carefully about the consequences of each. For example, imagine that you have the opportunity to change countries to look for better job opportunities. You need to evaluate the pros and cons of each option and choose the one that best aligns with your financial and life goals. And here's a piece of advice that could make all the difference. Always choose the path that will take you closer to your long-term financial goals. Sometimes it can be tempting to take the easiest or safest path, but remember that growth often happens outside of your comfort zone. Additionally, be open to seeking new opportunities, even if it means leaving your comfort zone. Remember, the greatest rewards often come from the greatest challenges. In short, be mentally prepared to make difficult decisions when necessary. Reflect, evaluate your options, and choose the path that will take you closer to your financial goals. Always remember the importance of thinking carefully about each decision you make, always seeking to align your actions with your long-term financial goals. You already have valuable knowledge in your hands. Now it's time to put it into practice and achieve the results you want. I want to encourage each of you to reflect on what has been discussed here and to share your opinions and thoughts in the comments. Your participation is essential to further enrich this learning journey. Finally, if you like the content and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to support the work and receive more content like this. Let's apply this knowledge together, make wise decisions, and achieve our financial goals in 2024 and beyond. Thank you for being here, and see you next time.